Thank you, Janet, so much for this question. This was asked by a few other people as well. I definitely wanted to hop on and address it because I forget that not everyone is familiar with the research. I've been teaching this for so long that it's just second nature to me at this point. There's quite a lot that can be said about the research relating to imitation. For this video, I'm going to talk about what works, but I'm going to do another video to address the imitation research for the procedures we're often taught to use as well. When we're looking at what works for teaching imitation and understanding imitation from a socio-communicative function, the best research that you should look at is called reciprocal imitation training. And there's even a randomized control trial demonstrating the effectiveness of this particular intervention. It conceptualizes and explains the socio-communicative function of imitation, and it also goes, there's detailed procedures to follow for building an imitative repertoire from that social communicative function to begin with. Just a quick crash course on it. Reciprocal imitation training focuses on first imitating the child. So you join and imitate the child and what they're doing, and then you build into back and forth interaction in that way where it's based on what the child's interested in, what the child is doing, connecting and joining with them first. Then you might model the types of actions and movements that the child does on their own at a time when they're not doing it, and see if you can build up that back and forth interaction when the adult is initiating it. And then finally, you start to get into more novel imitation where you might try to do things that they already like to do, but in a slightly different way. So if they like rolling a ball, maybe you throw the ball. Or if they like spinning in circles, maybe you try spinning really fast or spinning really slow. And you're varying some of the different things that they're already doing. You can do this with different objects, but the same movement. You can do it with the same movement, but different objects. The key is to keep it connected to things, again, that they're already interested in and prefer. The final steps are relating to more of true novel imitation, where you're modeling movements and actions with objects or without that they've not demonstrated an interest in, but that are still functional and meaningful. We don't need to just do random movements, right? So things that would actually connect with their life, that would be beneficial, would be your ideal to start with. And then you can start to get into more play-based imitation as well, if that is meaningful for the child too. We also had some people asking about courses to learn more about this. We do have a couple on Do Better Collective. We have our play-based, child-led, naturalistic workshop that's 6 hours where I go into more detail. I show some video examples of these procedures. And we have a webinar on evidence-based practices where I dive into the research on imitation and some other procedures as well. And you'll get more of an understanding of the research around the way we were taught to teach imitation, and then what are some other intervention options there too. And if there's enough interest, I can plan a new presentation for maybe April or May where we dive into this a bit more too. So I hope this was helpful, and I will again make another video explaining a little bit more about the research relating to do this imitation as well.